Okay, let's talk about the health or lack thereof of non-dairy milks, especially at coffee shops and tea shops. I was vegan for a while, and so I understand why a lot of people are going down the non-dairy route. I want you to hear me out and kind of my pitch for how you can enjoy your coffee without consuming a lot of seed oils and other types of oils that make up the majority of these non-dairy milks. And so, kind of the first thing is that even if you have a coffee shop you love that uses the highest quality ingredients, or at least tries to, unless they're charging you probably $2 to $3 extra for that non-dairy, I promise you that they're using a non-dairy that really isn't that great for your body in the long run. Now, there's a few things you can do. I always tell people, if you're just lactose intolerant, try to get that coffee shop to bring in a lactose-free milk. I think a high-quality organic lactose-free milk is always, every single time, going to be better than a non-dairy milk. And if you're not lactose-free, if you're vegan, I was for a while, I totally understand it. As sad as it is, I really would encourage you to look into drinking either like Americanos or a matcha tea, if matcha is your drink, like just water and matcha, or water and espresso, or batch brew coffee, just like your normal drip. These drinks aren't as like rich, and they're enjoyable, but they're not as like decadent, I guess, as lattes are. But they are going to be a great kind of like everyday coffee. You're still totally able to splurge on every once in a while with a non-dairy latte if that's your thing. But I think using that as kind of your daily driver, that Americano, that matcha tea, it's just going to be a lot healthier for you in the long run. You're not consuming those oils. I would also encourage you, if you're just drinking oat milk because you've been drinking it for a while, or you don't want to drink a ton of dairy, to try a flat white instead of lattes. They're normally going to be like a 6 to 8 ounce drink, so you're only consuming 4 to 6 ounces of milk, which really is not that much. That's the same as like a Italian style cappuccino, and you're just gonna be drinking less milk, so you're gonna have less of that, the bloating or whatever issue arises from drinking milk. You just maybe don't want to drink a lot of milk. But there's nothing more rich in vitamins than a really well produced, well sourced organic whole milk, compared to non-dairies and kind of crappy milks out there. But yeah, I don't know. As a barista, I haven't always loved the whole non-dairy thing, because you can see the difference in the picture. You can see the oils. And to me, that's just kind of, I'm not down for it. So let me know your thoughts.